Aloha and welcome to Mana Inspiration with yours truly, Noden Dorrance. And like always, we're going to have our scripture, weekly scripture. This week's scripture is in Proverbs 20, verse 7, which states, "The righteous who walks in integrity, blessed are his children after him." On that note, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, whether or not it's you're taking care of responsibilities or just being that father figure and that example. Thank you. Billy Graham said, "A good father is one of the most unsung, unpraised, unnoticed, and yet one of the most valuable assets in our society." So, if he's one of the most valuable assets in our society, what makes a man righteous? Or what makes him that example? It had me thinking, with the mentors I gained over the years in my life, I can only think of really one word, and that's integrity. Integrity is the main thing of why I would say you would want to follow somebody, is because you see they are walking the walk with talking the talk. So I started digging into it. What is integrity? There's multiple definitions. You could say what integrity is, but the most simple one I found is integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. So think of it when you're by yourself and you have that opportunity to do something else. Integrity is sticking to your guns and sticking to what you were taught and not doing that simple going off the track. And I guess that's what makes a man more righteous. So for myself, there's multiple men in my life that helped me throughout my life. I want to name a couple. My dad, a father figure, Randy Williams, Melvin Franklin. He helped me through my teens to almost my adulthood and develop on my mindset. Chuck Pellicelli. I want to give a special thanks to Chuck because he saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself. They always say, or Les Brown says, you can never see the picture when you're inside the frame. So it takes somebody else perspective to see that greatness within you. So thank you, Chuck, and happy Father's Day to you. Also, I can't forget our pastors, Pastor Bo, who's been there like a father for me, Pastor Jake, who's been like a really a mentor to setting the example of having that family and what to do and how to act. Pastor Mike for setting the example of those recovery and showing people the right way. Pastor Noah, which I known him before he was the youth pastor, and that helped me in those times when I first was converting into changing my life over. Again, thank you guys. You guys showed me what it's like to step up, be a man, and have morals with integrity. So, I ask you out there if you can think of a man who made a difference in your life, or helped you become who you are today with those morals that they taught you. You know, there's always those moments, those seasons, or that lifetime. Those people are in your life and you don't realize the impact until really it's too late. So don't wait until it's too late. Go out there and I challenge you to reach out to those men, text, call, email. If it's a simple voicemail, even, you'd be surprised on how much that would go and how much that means to that man just by saying thank you. So I challenge you, reach out to that special man in your life that helped you develop on who you are. Steve Jobs said this, and it couldn't be anything aligning with what we're talking about. You can only connect the dots by looking backwards. By looking backwards, you can see who was in your life and who made that difference. So reach out to them and thank them. And all the fathers out there, I want to thank you for stepping up and being that role model. Even if you know it's hard in those times where you feel like you're failing, you're really not, and you're setting the example for the right path on the next generation. So I challenge you also is reach out to those people that taught you what you know while you were growing up, what you know now, and pass it on. That's what I think we need to do as men is pass on those stories and those morals and that integrity and show that we're walking, and I would say walking the walk and talking the talk. So again, reach out to that special man and say thank you. For all the men in my life, I want to say thank you. Happy Father's Day. I love every single one of you because you're the one that helped me develop into who I am. Again, I love you. Happy Father's Day. Aloha. Salute to the troops. Like the message, subscribe, share it with others. Like I say in every video, here at Mana Inspiration, we are here to go through this thing called life together. I love you again. Aloha. Thanks, guys. Have a good week.